Hey, what's going on? What's up? Welcome back to NGB Talk. I am Nicholas. Today I'm talking to you about a couple things Titans related. First of which is the fact that the Titans have just now, as of yesterday, made it official that they signed 13 undrafted free agent rookies to their rookie deals. Pretty excited about a couple names on this list. I'm sure a lot of people are excited about Alex Barnes, coming from Kansas State. He's 6 foot, ran 4.5 at the combine, and he's pretty productive back out of Kansas State. Had 1,355 yards, 12 touchdowns, and we'll see him compete for running back number 3 spot. It's always, exciting to, be able to imagine what those kind of bubble pieces on the Titans roster are going to be. This guy could compete for maybe more of a special teams role. He and David Fluellen could compete. Honestly, I think it's a long shot for Alex because the team seems really high on Fluellen. I don't know if you guys got to see him during the Patriots game, but Titans were coming out strong during the Patriots game, and then they threw David in there, and he ran like a beast until he got injured. But Alex Barnes has a pretty long way to go, but eventually someone's going to have to occupy that running back number 3 role. The Titans haven't rolled with 4 running backs in a while that I know of. Another name on this list that a lot of people are excited about is Ham Cheevers out of Boston College. We actually took 2 cornerbacks out of Boston College. Tajamir Torres is another one. But what I got to be excited about is to see that defensive tackle Isaiah Mack from UTC, Go Mox, is one of the undrafted free agent rookies that they picked up. I'm actually a graduate of UTC, University of Tennesse, Chattanooga. Go Mox again. As is Jimmy Fallon. If you don't know, Jimmy Fallon loves the Mox. He loves their mascot, Scrappy, too. But Titans actually have drafted Corey Levin from UTC. I guess it was 2 years ago in the 6th round. So Titans keep the UTC people on their radar. Which is cool to see. Go Mox. But we'll see Isaiah Mack compete for that defensive tackle spot. Maybe just as probably as a depth position for him. But the thing is that we won't see Jeffrey Simmons start anytime soon. So maybe he can get in there. He did have 8.5 sacks and I think 11 and a half tackles for a loss. 11.5 tackles for a loss along with 2 forced fumbles. So he was very productive for the Mox, Isaiah Mack. So excited to see him. These are the names that we'll see, throughout the rest of summer. See that, some of them will jump off the page for us. Some of them, will be making the practice squad. And if it's anything like it was last year, we'll see some of these dudes who, went undrafted, who make the practice squad, who are competing for those bubble roster spots. We'll see them in some way contribute down the line as injuries, will happen during the 2019 year goes on. And so excited to see that. Next thing I want to talk about is definitely the, shout out to the rest of these dudes. I'll try and throw the list of names up here. Shout out to the rest of these dudes. Excited for them being a part of the team. The other thing I want to talk about is, and not to the extent that I really want to talk about, is the Marcus Mariota versus Ryan Tannehill quarterback controversy that some people are just speaking into existence. I am so biased, so I can't really give my subjective thoughts on this, although in a later video I'm going to try to be very objective. I can't give my objective thoughts on this to be absolutely clear and also very subjective. There's no way. However, I'm just a big Marcus Mariota fanboy, so what are you going to do with that? So in a later video, I'll put some stuff together to explain why Mariota is the clear starter and why he's clearly better and going to clearly succeed this season. But on another note, to that effect, I'd like to know, and I'll be working on this myself, what are some of your favorite, if you're a Marcus Mariota fan, what are some of your favorite games that he's ever played for the Titans? I'm going to be putting together my top 10 list. I'm thinking at the very top, that Kansas City game, in the playoffs. That's got to be up there for sure. I'm thinking the Eagles game last year where it was the come from behind and then overtime victory. There's one that people probably don't think about a lot. There was the first game that Mike Mularkey took over as head coach. It was actually a game in New Orleans against the Saints, and it went to overtime, and somehow the Titans pull off a victory. And they had just fired Ken Wisenhunt, and for this, transition to occur, and for the victory to happen for this team that had won like 2 games all season, it was special. It was amazing, and Marcus looked really good that game. So I'm gonna be putting together my top 10 list. You can comment below. Let me know what your favorite Marcus Mariota games. I'm sure I'm forgetting about one really important one right now. A couple are coming to mind as I speak, but I'm gonna let that be something that you bring up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like Tennessee Titans, I'm gonna just continue to be posting Tennessee Titans content. Just gonna keep on coming out through camp, through the season. Looking forward to being able to cover all the wins and also cover things around the NFL. So even if you're not a Titans fan, let me know if you want to see a video about your team, your player, whoever that might be. All right. That's all I have to say for today. Have an awesome one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.